791 for old age. It made it more dramatic. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe unconsciously I did it for the drama. And then Striking Simplicity comes in with the $5 at the end to kill Meryl. So, yeah, there we go, man. Man, so many people were trying to clinch it at the end. Everyone was waiting until the end of the cutscene. Okay, I did do that correctly, right? Jesus Christ. So now we remove Snipe Early from the list, and it is now between Fight and Old Age. Okay, hold on a second. Chat, thank you so much. This is just a crazy amount of money. The donation wars don't usually get this crazy. It's very rare that people, that, you know, it goes up to like 1,000 plus. It's usually like 100, a couple of hundred, a few hundred. This is some crazy generosity. Thank you. Mont, thank you for gifting a sub to Sax. And The End, thank you for another $1. Dog with his quick maths. Chat has let me live. I will rest and play with my little bird. Am I putting that towards old age? I don't know if I'm supposed to put that to old age. I will rest and play with my little bird, but chat has let me live. I don't know. I'm not gonna add that to anything. It's too ambiguous. Let me see here. Spam Turtle with the tier 1 sub as well. Thank you. Hey, how's it going, Mint? Let's see. I think Snipe Early won like the last few times. So it's actually nice that we get something different. I feel like we've seen loads of Snipe Early recently. Let's see. So what happens if you shoot all, if you kill the people who are assisting the End here? He wakes up rather quickly. Hold on, I need to equip my binoculars. He's fast when he wants to be. Look at his health as well. See, I drained a significant chunk from his health. So now when we get to the actual fight with the End, he will have a little bit drained from his health. The End fight is completely insane with regards to all of the little details related to it. This is just one of the many details. If you damage the End, but don't kill him here, as you know, you can snipe him early here and completely kill him. But if you just damage him a little bit without killing him, it will still affect the fight later on. And when you get to the fight later on, he'll have a little bit drained from his health bar and his stamina bar. Not the amount that we took away from him just now. He won't have that much drained from his health, but he'll have a tiny little chunk drained from him. So, really cool. What you do here actually has an impact later on, even if you don't kill him. Anonymous with the $2 to fight the end. And Sister Big Schemes. 1964. What are these fucking names, Vlad? I really liked the Uncle Ulcer one. That was a cool name. Uncle Ulcer. Did you just come up with that on the fly, or was that a reference to something? Uncle Ulcer. I really like that. Sister Big Schemes. Let's save.
You want to save?
So now Vlad is defecting over to the side of old age, it looks like.
Snake, have you ever seen the Guns of Navarone?
Never.
It's about a mission to blow up the huge guns on the island of Navarone during World War II. 6 men are chosen to participate in the operation, each with his own special ability. They only have until an English destroyer passes by the island to complete their mission. Facing impossible odds, the 6 men have to sneak onto the island from a cliff on the southern shore.
That doesn't sound like something I'd want to watch in my free time.
Maybe not for you, but the Major was absolutely crazy about it.
The Major?
He told me to tell you how great it was.
Tell him I'll go see it as soon as I get back to the States.
Do you want to tell him yourself?
No, let's save that for later. I'd better get back to the mission.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on a second. I've been meaning to watch the Guns of Navarone for a long time. Apparently, the Ground Zero's intro was heavily inspired by the Guns of Navarone. Remember Kojima talking about it in an interview. I think it's one of his favorites. Let me call Zero here. It's really good. Yeah, it's been on the list for a while.
Major, Sokolov's been hauled off.
Yes, they probably caught him trying to escape from the lab. Didn't Volgin say that they still needed to perform the final test?
Yeah.
Then Sokolov must have been taken back to the lab. Get to the lab and get Sokolov the hell out of there. Pass through that warehouse and you'll come out south of the lab. Make your way inside the warehouse. Watch out for enemy sentries.
Todd just donated $3. Buy Starfield this September 6th. Kapow! Thanks, Todd. Thanks for the $3. Did Todd say kapow in an interview or something?
The assault rifle can punch through...
Major, Eva isn't responding to the radio.
Right.
Right.
Snake, she's been talking to you from inside an enemy facility. She's not always going to be able to answer the radio. Don't assume something's wrong just because you're not getting a response. Don't worry about Eva. Stay focused on your mission.
Got it.
It's like his catchphrase. He always says it. Todd Howard always says kapow.
Major, do you know anything about this, Tanya?
No.
Nothing?
Not a thing.
Why not? He must have checked up on Sokolov when he defected 2 years ago. If he had a lover...
Make no mistake, we conducted a thorough investigation, but there was nothing about him having a mistress.
Maybe you didn't notice.
That's impossible.
Then he must have become involved with her after he was taken back to Russia.
I wonder.
What is it, Major? Something wrong?
I don't think Sokolov would take a lover.
Why not?
I still remember him 2 years ago. After we got him across the border, the first words he spoke from his hospital bed, after he regained consciousness, were, "Are my wife and daughter safe?" And right up until the time he was taken back to Russia, He kept begging me over and over to take care of his family, almost as if he was delirious. Sokolov is a man who loves his family. Betraying his wife is something he'd...
Major,
What is it?
people change.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah, maybe.
Foreboding.
Snake, this is a solo sneaking operation. There are no medics there to assist you. You'll have to treat your own injuries. Are we clear?
I had a little bit of training, but I'm no doctor.
That's where I come in. To treat an injury, first press the start button to open the survival viewer, then select cure to start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Dave? Welcome back. We're past Snipe Early. Snipe Early did not win. It was very close. Yeah, the donations have been crazy today. Snipe Early was very close to old age. It was like 700 versus 790 or something like that. Crazy. Again, thank you, everyone.
Huh? I hear something. Who's that?
Oh, I didn't think you'd see me from up there. What are you gonna do?
This is HQ.
Control here.
Don't even think about it.
Back up.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
No. No. Oh! Nice. I thought you could only do this in MGS2. Oh, wow. I didn't realize I fucking killed like 4 of them with that shot. Jesus. It's really fun playing on Extreme. Actually get to fuck around a bit. I want to blow up the food supply here. Just so we can have a little fun with these guys when we come back through this area. They'll be starving. We blow up their food supply, which means we can poison them more easily. They'll eat anything if they're hungry. Oof! And then the alert cancels when we come out here. I don't think anyone can attack us here. Yeah, because it's such a unique area. With the traps and all the people hanging. Yeah, the alert theme is sick in this. Let's collect some poison dart frogs for the fear later on. Let's dispose of some of this stuff. Get rid of some of these bats. Get rid of some of these rats. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Some cool little details here. We can see some scientists that tried to escape from Grannon's lab. Like this guy over here. Didn't end well for this guy. And another one over here. Where's our squirrel friend? Chunky boy? Where is he? Oh, he'll come back. Hold on. Any second now, we should be able to see him. Chunky boy? I mean, he's really the same as all of the other flying squirrels. And I already showed it earlier on, but I feel like it's kind of a ritual that I examine this guy. Here he is! Wait, no, I think this might be a different one. There he is. The elegance, the grace. Look at him. Look at him go. Damn, he really is a chonker. So brave. So courageous. Do it. Do it! Yes! A hero. A warrior of the forest.
You got some instant noodles, huh?
Instant noodles?
Uh-huh. It was invented in Japan just recently. Add some hot water and it's ready to eat. It's cheap and can be stored for a long time. And besides, it's delicious. It's like a miracle food.
Wow.
Speaking of which...
Yeah?
Are you going to eat that?
I was planning on it, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Is there some reason I shouldn't?
No, that's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
I was just going to say that if you weren't going to eat it, you should bring it back to me. I've always wanted to try some.
Whatever.
El Racco del Manga, thank you very much for the raid. as well. Much appreciated.
There seem to be traps planted throughout that area, and they look a little primitive.
Yeah, but this is their territory. Why would they need this many traps here?
Maybe it's part of some kind of tactical research.
Tactical research?
Yeah. As I'm sure
Yeah.
you know, the Soviet Union is leading a worldwide revolution among communist forces all over the globe. But a lot of the countries involved don't have the necessary funds and industrial technology, so they need tactics that are both effective and economical.
That's what they're researching?
Yeah, and traps are one of the best ways to do that. I'll bet that place is one of their testing grounds. Clappers, arrows, pendulums, all of these traps are set off by applying force to a rope. Don't touch the ropes and you'll be fine. Use rolling to get over them, or just crawl under them. Either way ought to work. If you do set off a trap and an arrow or a spiked pendulum comes flying your way, you can still dodge it by immediately diving out of the way. Pit traps and snares are camouflaged into the ground to make them harder to detect. But if you look carefully enough, you can see them through the disguise. Try stalking to proceed with extra caution. In any case, if you think there might be traps lying around, keep a close eye on the ground and stay alert.
A $10 donation from Snake in a Cake. Kill and eat that squirrel. Okay. You asked for it. Let's find him. Pretty funny the way he flies back off the tree, actually. Hold on.
This tastes great.
All right, you asked for it.
That's so great.
I see you've captured a poison dart frog. The poison dart frog is native to the tropical rainforests of Central and South America. They normally grow between 2 and 5 centimeters in length, but for some reason the ones in that area seem to be much bigger than that. Poison dart frogs are known to carry a potent neurotoxin called pumiliotoxin. Long ago, people used the poison to coat their arrows for hunting. Watch out, because if you eat one, you'll get food poisoning. Snake, that area is inhabited by European rabbits. The European rabbit is said to have come from the Mediterranean region originally, but nowadays they're found all over the world. They've been used since ancient times as a source of food, so it might be worth catching them. Rabbits are known to eat their own excrement.
They eat their own...
That's right. It's called cecal feces. When the rabbit eats fiber, the fiber is fermented in the rabbit's appendix, or cecum, and turned into a nutritious substance full of vitamins. The rabbit excretes this substance and then eats it again to absorb the nutrients.
That's a neat trick. I think I'll give it a try.
Snake, rabbits and humans don't work the...
I'm just kidding. You really thought I was going to eat it?
A little, yeah.
Even I wouldn't do that.
I guess not.
But how did those seagull feces taste?
What?
I'm just kidding.
Oh...
Okay, what about the squirrel, though?
Snake, that area is inhabited by the Japanese flying squirrel. Japanese flying squirrels are non-venomous, and they shouldn't attack you. The head, front legs, hind legs, and tail of the Japanese flying squirrel are connected by a membrane of skin, which allows the squirrel to glide from tree to tree. It says here that if it catches a good wind, it can fly more than 100 yards.
But for all the trouble it took to catch one, it wasn't that good.
If only you were so enthusiastic about the mission.
What was that?
I didn't say anything. So long, Snake.
Nice. It actually wasn't that much of a pain to catch it in the end. No, this is a 2-man marathon. We're taking shifts. 12-hour shifts, roughly. So my shift will be coming to an end soon, and DRK will be taken over. JRPG American with the Prime sub. Thank you very much. Let's keep up to date with these save
You
calls.
want to save? Hold on a sec. Hey, Snake, have you seen 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
Nope, haven't seen that one.
After a number of battleships mysteriously sink at sea, the American government investigates and finds that the culprit is this pacifistic Captain Nemo. The scene where the giant squid attacks Captain Nemo's submarine, the Nautilus, is breathtaking. The movie was filmed in CinemaScope, and it was great to see it on the big screen.
A giant squid, huh?
What? Don't tell me you think it sounds tasty.
What was the longest shift that I ever did in a marathon? Well, we only ever have to do long shifts if there are some, like, technical difficulties. If for some reason someone can't take over. I can't remember. I probably had to go for, like, 20 hours or something one time just because someone couldn't take over. I can't remember. Unclean, thank you for gifting a sub to Kruntux, or however I pronounce it. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Ah, I see you got yourself an M37. The M37 is a 12-gauge pump-action shotgun. Don't expect any kind of accuracy from a distance, but one blast will send the enemy flying, and it's got some serious firepower, too. Good thing to have with you in close-range combat. It takes a while to reload, though, so plan accordingly. The thing that really distinguishes the M37 is that it's lightweight. It's about 2 pounds lighter than other shotguns. In fact, it's so light that it's been nicknamed the Featherlight.
Yeah, and to top it off, this one's had its barrel and stock sawed off.
That's probably a modification to make it easier to wield in the jungle. Those Soviet boys know what they're doing. I guess the other distinguishing feature would be the lack of an ejection port on the side of the receiver.
Ambidextrous, huh?
Exactly. It's been designed so you can use it left-handed or right-handed with equal ease. But that's not all. The low number of apertures means that it won't get jammed up as much with mud and dirt when you use it out in the field. This weapon is made for the jungle.
Good to know. But what are they doing with an American-made shotgun?
Good question. I guess they could be doing research on Western weapons, but... Did you ever hear about the SAS using shotguns in the jungle combat in Malaya?
Just stories.
In the jungle, you're always running into the enemy when you least expect it. The SAS found the shotgun to be extremely effective, delivering massive firepower in a short period of time. Because of that, lately a lot of point men are starting to use shotguns as their weapon of choice. Vogan's men might be trying that tactic out for themselves.
Yeah, I only ever passed out once on stream. It was at the end of MGS4 during the final scene, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Although, wait, was it a big deal? Was it during a marathon where someone else needed to take over? Or was it the very end of the marathon? It was a while back, many years ago. No, I think it was the very end of the marathon, so it was okay. Yeah, the longest stream that I ever did, I think, was... Maybe that was it. Maybe that was it. Like 40-something hours. Yeah, I can't remember if that was it or not. No, there are no VODs for streams that long ago, I don't think. Let me see. What am I doing? Singing.
Whenever you find a
Yeah.
clappers, arrows, pendulums,
Didn't I do all of 1 to 4 by myself? Oh yeah, well we've done that many times, like solo marathons. Although usually when I do solo marathons, I just do 1 to 3. But I'll extend the games a bit. Usually I'll do a fair few extras. One to 4 isn't that bad if you don't do any extras at all. DRK does that frequently enough, where he'll do 1 to 4 solo marathons, but with no extras at all. Which is usually around the same as when I do 1 to 3, but with extras. Maybe his is a little bit longer with 1 to 4. Usually goes to around the 30-ish hour mark. We have 2 paths to take here. We can either go in through here to get into Granon's lab, or we can go all the way up here and knock at the door. I think I'm going to knock at the door this time.
So there's a high wall around the perimeter of the lab. Climbing over it probably isn't an option. But there must be an entrance somewhere. Keep your eyes open. The best source of information about a facility is the people going in and out of it. Try interrogating one of the enemies about the entrance. To interrogate an enemy, grab him from behind using CQC and press the left stick to put your knife to his throat.
Well, Zero, I'm afraid these guys are dead now. But that's okay.
So there's a high wall.
That area is inhabited by the Taiwanese cobra. The Taiwanese cobra is native to Taiwan and southern China. It's quite vicious and carries a potent neurotoxin in its fangs. Be careful. If it bites you, go into the survival viewer immediately and use the cure option to inject yourself with serum.
Sounds interesting.
Don't ask me.
Huh?
The guide doesn't say. If you absolutely have to know, then you'll just have to try it yourself and see.
I didn't say anything.
But you were going to ask, weren't you? About the taste?
Maybe.
I'll talk to you later, Snake.
Blackery with the 50 months. Thank you very much. You think Big Boss or Snake is more likely to not kill their enemies? Oh, Solid Snake for sure. Unless Big Boss wants to recruit the person, of course.
Okay, just a second.
Speak.
I'm not talking.
Answer me.
Let go of me.
Speak.
I'm not talking. Oh! Freeze.
We won't kill Kaz. We'll be nice. Get our M16. Our M16 from all the way back in the Virtuous mission. We can finally find it now on Operation Snake Eater. That soldier is not Kaz. He has... it's the same voice actor.
I see you've made it inside the outer wall. Sokolov is inside the lab. Look for a way in and use it to infiltrate the lab.
Choir, no. There are 2 versions of every food call. Whether you've... that change depending on whether you've had the food or not. If you haven't eaten the food, Snake will ask how it tastes. If you have eaten the food, Snake will already know how it tastes, and he'll talk about the taste.
You're on a solo.
Yeah.
When you use...
You want to save? Snake, have you ever seen The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms?
Nope.
It's about this monster that comes to life from deep within a glacier as a result of an H-bomb test in the Arctic. It crosses the ocean and emerges in New York. I especially like the scene where the monster attacks the lighthouse, and the one where it pops out of a valley in Manhattan and makes a big hole in a building. And the last scene on the burning roller coaster was simply incredible. And because I saw it in a drive-in theater, I actually felt like I was a part of the movie. It's funny, isn't it? How you can let yourself get absorbed into these things without thinking even when you know it's not real.
Distinguishing between what's real and what's not isn't always as simple as we think.
Well, don't get too absorbed in your mission. It's important to take a rest every now and then.
Feels quite meta, that one. Talking about MGS2, you would think. Alluding to the themes of the previous game. It's important not to get too absorbed into your mission. Take it easy. There are several calls like that in the game that tell you to just have fun, take it easy. MGS3 being a much more, you know, going for the entertainment factor much more than MGS2. Let me see here. Where's my scientist outfit? Let's go up to the second floor before we do anything. Ooh! Gotta watch out for these scientists, man. They see your face for more than a second. And it's over. An alert triggers. If we go in here, we get some Silent Hill Easter eggs. These paintings here are low-res versions of the paintings that you see at the end of Silent Hill 3 in the church. And the reason you see these paintings here is because they were drawn by the designer of Grannon's lab. The artist that worked on Silent Hill 3 for these paintings also worked as an artist on MGS3. And she did the visual design for Grannon's lab. So this was kind of like her putting her signature on the area. And I actually had this developer in my channel a few months ago. Her name is Hiro Asuda. And I couldn't believe that she was watching one of our marathons a while back. I think it wasn't a big 5-day marathon, I don't think. I was just doing a mini marathon, MGS 1 to 3. And she showed up. And I finally got to ask her about this picture here. Because this is the one picture that isn't in Silent Hill 3. All of these other ones are in Silent Hill 3. They're incredibly detailed in that game. They're very low res here. You can't really see them that clearly, but this one is not in the game, so I always wondered what the deal was. And she said this was just a personal drawing that she did for herself, which is also of a character in the game, because it looks like another picture of Alessa. But yeah, she said this was just her own drawing that wasn't meant to be a part of the game. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool having one of the original developers in the chat. That was the first. Be nice if you could stream Silent Hill 3 with her as a guide. Yeah, well, she might not know too much about the game, you know? Maybe she just knows what she worked on. She wasn't like the art director or anything like that. She was just one of the many artists that worked on the game. She was responsible for a few of the areas in the game, the paintings and a few of the rooms. Same with this game. I don't think she did. I'm not sure if she did anything outside of Grannon's lab. Maybe some of the stuff in Groznygrad as well. I can't remember. I'm not sure what she did in total with regards to MGS3. If it was just Grannon's lab or if she did some of the stuff in Groznygrad. I guess some of the areas in Groznygrad have a similar kind of look, so maybe she did work on that as well. So if we break into this toilet here, we can get the Fly uniform. A foul-smelling camo uniform. It smells so bad that it attracts flies. But it also makes enemies think twice before coming in for a proximity encounter. You can actually... this camo is really powerful. You'll see me fuck around with it later, or maybe DRK will be probably have taken over by that point. But yeah, maybe he'll show it off and the silly shit you can do with it. But look at it as well. Look at the image. You have the shit, the brown shit, the yellow piss, but you also get to see where the shit and the piss overlaps, and that's where you get the orange. So you get piss, you get shit, and you also get a mixture of piss and shit. So nasty. Bad Humans. She left an Easter egg in the cemetery. Her name is on a tombstone that somehow got transferred over to the Patchy slot. Really? Nice. You can see the same Silent Hill pictures in the scene where Snake gets awarded the title of Big Boss. You know, when he's walking down the hallway. The paintings that are up on the wall there, I think, are the same Silent Hill paintings again. So maybe she was responsible for designing that place as well, if the paintings are there. Bad Humans, do you know if she designed any other areas in the game apart from Granon's lab? Did she design any areas in Groznygrad? Let's open up these lockers. Rykov's building. The love cabin, where Snake makes love with his pants on. What? Oh, right, the fucking... Right, yeah, the Love Shack. Oh, cool. I don't know what the hell you were talking about for a second. Yeah, man, that was crazy. The amount of times, like, I always come up to this room and I always talk about the paintings. It was really surreal having her in the chat, getting to ask that question. Never in a million years did I think that would happen. I always talk about some of the rooms that she designed in Silent Hill 3 as well. There's one room in particular in at the start of the game in the shopping mall.
What do you think you're doing?
Sorry. Jesus, that's a face. So these scientists are usually pretty nasty. If they see your face for more than a second, they'll trigger an alert. However, if you wear a box... they're just entranced. What is this? What is this new technology? This advanced Western tech. Have the Americans surpassed us? Come on. Oh, really? What a load of shit. I love the scientist screams. All right, all right, all right. So in here we get the Sig Gas Spray, one of the most powerful weapons in the game, and a weapon that you can use when dressed as a scientist. Normally you cannot equip weapons as a scientist, but when you get the Sig Spray, see, look at all these other things. Can't use them, can't use them. You know, because you need to be keeping up your disguise. But this, no one will suspect a cigarette. No one will suspect this weapon for breaking the disguise. Now there's another one over here. Don't look at me.
Something I can help you with?
Is he gonna trigger an alert here? No, I'm good, man. You can... Damn, I'm not used to that interaction. Ah, you shit! Fuck. Hold on, what am I doing? I don't know why I'm doing this. There's a handkerchief in here. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. Why am I on the ground? Why am I picking this guy up? Right, I have no explanation for what happened there. Okay, right. No more fucking around. Let's just do this. Jesus Christ. Out the door. The handkerchief is another weapon that's very similar to the Sig Spray. Same thing. One of the few that you can equip.
Get back to work.
Stop that racket! Quiet. Let me drink it, please. Quiet.
Oh.
If you're looking for Sokolov, he's not here anymore. Put that thing away. You'll spoil my drink. So, you're the intruder everyone's talking about. Typical capitalist dog. No manners.
And who are you?
You mean you've never heard of me? And you call yourself an agent? Very well, then. I am Alexander Leonovich Granin. A man of some importance, if I do say so myself. I am the foremost weapons scientist in the Soviet Union, and the head of the glorious Granin Design Bureau. This is the Order of Lenin. It is an honor of the greatest magnitude, given along with the title of Hero of Socialism to only the finest workers. It was awarded to me in recognition of my brilliant contributions to society. Since the Great Patriotic War, I have created countless weapons in the service of our great communist society. It was thanks to me that we were able to stamp out the Nazi scum. It was I who created the basic design for the mobile ballistic missile system you know and fear as SS-1C.
Crocked, aren't you?
I'm merely drowning my sorrow. Because of him, I've got nothing to do but sit here and drink this crap.
Him?
Sokolov. It's him you're looking for, isn't it? Because of him, I have been stripped of my authority. My research has come to nothing. Look. It is a revolutionary mobile nuclear missile system. A bipedal tank.
A bipedal tank?
Yes, a walking tank. A robot. Are you familiar with the theory of the missing link between apes and humans? Well, this technology will be the missing link between infantry and artillery. A kind of Metal Gear, if you will. And this magnificent Metal Gear will mark a revolutionary step forward in weapons development.
Metal Gear?
But I won't be used so easily. No crying myself to sleep. For you see, I'm going to send these documents to my friend in the United States.
What?
These bastards will live to regret this. And when they themselves become the targets of my creation, they will know my true greatness. Yes, Sokolov's pathetic Shagohod pales in comparison to my work. What are you going to do with a rocket engine on a tank?
About Sokolov.
A tank does not need a rocket. It needs something else. Look at these.
Nice shoes.
No. Legs. Legs that allow it to go anywhere. Just as when humans learn to walk upright. That is the real revolution in weaponry, don't you agree? But the fool's in charge. Joe Sokolov.
And where is Sokolov?
My project has been terminated. The Philosopher's legacy has been handed over to him.
What the hell are you talking about?
The Philosopher's legacy. Haven't you heard of the Philosophers? The Colonel has inherited their immense legacy. Volgin's father was in charge of the Philosopher's money laundering activities. In the confusion of the war, they somehow ended up with their treasure. And Volgin inherited that treasure illegally. We never need to worry about the military budget. The development costs at our facility are all paid out of the Colonel's deep pockets. The weapons born here will be the genes for creating an entirely new form of warfare. The funding for my research came out of that legacy. Came out of it. Now, my money, my men, all have been diverted to the Shagohod project. Tomorrow they will be conducting the final test, while Sokolov is making the final preparations in the weapons factory at Volgin's main base, the great fortress of Grozny Grad. Here I am, playing host to an enemy spy and drinking myself into a stupor.
That's where they moved Sokolov?
Yes.
And the Shagohod is there too?
Of course. Hey! You're not thinking of going to Grozny Grad. Are you mad? It's an impenetrable fortress.
I'm sure it is.
You'll be killed.
I'll take my chances.
Wait.
What?
Listen to me, you fool. I want to help you.
Help me?
To thank you for your compliment.
What compliment?
My shoes. Tatiana gave them to me. I wanted to thank you for complimenting me on them. I'll tell you how to get into the fortress. In return, I ask only that you get that idiot out of there and destroy the Shagohod. There is an underground tunnel that runs around the perimeter of the fortress. You should be able to use it to sneak into the base. Head for the mountains. The entrance to the tunnel is located there. Take this. You passed through a warehouse on your way here, didn't you?
Yeah.
There should have been a locked door inside of it. Do you remember it? This key will open that door. Beyond that door lies the vast jungle. You can climb up into the mountains from the far end of the jungle. Go back to the warehouse. Use the key to open the locked door and head for the mountains. Got it?
Why are you helping me?
Unlike Sokolov, the thought of defecting has never once crossed my mind. I love my country. I love this land. I cannot even imagine living anywhere else. I wish to remain a hero of the great motherland. I cannot bear the thought of being hounded into a corner and left to waste away. It is already dawn. We must hurry. I will remain here and nurse my troubles for a little longer. to capitalism.
Okay, guys, just hold on. Give me a minute here. I'll be right back. You're gonna have to sit in silence for a minute. Sorry. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Okay, sorry. I decided to have another little food break there. Okay. Let me see. I'm back. Can you hear me? Are we good? Let's see. Do I have anyone else to thank? Blacker. Wait, no. Blackery, did I thank you for your 50 months? I'm pretty sure I did. Nick, did you gift a sub to someone with a Japanese name that I can't pronounce because it's in Japanese? That wasn't Bad Humans, was it? Whoever it was that you gifted that sub to, thank you very much. Oh, was it Hero? Hero wasn't in the chat, was she? AJ, a Penese man.
I have nothing more to say to you.
Rancid Jester with the Prime sub as well. Thank you very much.
Get out of here. I have nothing more to say to you. Get out of here. I have nothing more to say to you. Get out of here. I have nothing more to say to
you. I love that animation.
Get out of here. I have nothing more
Okay. So there's the handkerchief. Hello. Let's eat something.
What can I say? Pretty tasty.
Nice. No, don't even think about it. Let's call Sigint to get some of to get a bit of a follow-up on that scene with Granin.
Sigint, Granin said something about putting legs on a tank. Do you know what he was talking about?
If you ask me, it's gotta be a joke. Not only is making a tank walk on two legs a technical nightmare, but there's no point in making a walking tank to begin with. Putting legs on a tank would raise its clearance, increasing its frontal projection area. It'd also be less stable. Suppose the legs help the tank travel on bad roads. I don't see the logic in that. Isn't that what treads are for? I mean, anybody who'd seriously consider making a thing like that has got to be a wacko. Come to think of it, there was a guy in the States who wrote a paper on that subject. What was his name? Emerson? Heinrich? Something like that. I don't really remember. Of course, no one took that seriously.
Emerson? Heinrich? Emmerich? Yeah, of course, you can see the picture of Huey in there during that scene. along with Granin.
Major, Sokolov's already been moved to the fortress.
But that's only what Granin told you, right? He may have been giving you false info.
No, he wasn't lying.
How can you be so sure?
Gut feeling.
Good enough for me. According to Granin, you should be able to get to the mountains through a passage located deep in the jungle beyond the warehouse.
Right. Then if I climb the mountains, there'll be an underground tunnel leading to Groznygrad near the summit.
Start out by going back to the warehouse. Use the key you got from Granin to open the door and proceed into the jungle. You remember where the door is, don't you? It's directly north of the door you went in when you came from the aqueduct.
Semi-Vivus Henning with the 70 months. 70 months. When did we get so old? Thank you.
Sigint, Granin was saying that Sokolov's research project was a tank fitted with rockets.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any idea what he meant?
Sorry, beats me. I wonder if it's supposed to increase the tank's mobility, or maybe give the tank short-range missile launching capability. But you're sure it has something to do with Phase 2 of the Shagohod, right?
Yeah.
Khrushchev traded Cuba just to get this thing finished, and Volgin blew up a Soviet research facility to get his hands on it. Whatever it is, it's gotta be big.
It's gotta be big. DJ Bizen with the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much.
Sigint, do you know anything about that philosopher's legacy Granin was talking about?
Not a clue. Never even heard of something like that until now.
Right.
One thing's for sure, though. Volgin's got a huge amount of money stashed away somewhere. Philosopher's legacy, huh? Maybe it is real. That Order of Lenin that Granin was talking about is the most prestigious award in the Soviet Union. It's given to individuals, organizations, and cities for outstanding achievements in warfare, science, industry, the arts, and various other fields. You could say it's the highest honor the East has to give. You say Granin was involved in the development of the SS-1C. The SS-1C is the Soviets' newest short-range tactical ballistic missile. Based on what Western intel has been able to gather, it's capable of being launched from a mobile platform.
A mobile platform?
Yeah. It's a transport vehicle that functions as an erector and a launcher. It can travel on roads, then erect and launch a missile from any location. Of course, in addition to conventional explosives, the missiles could also be fitted with chemical or even nuclear warheads.
A nuclear missile that can be launched from any location.
I'll bet it wasn't the missile itself that Granin helped develop. More likely, it was the mobile platform. From what I've heard, the SS-1C is set for actual deployment as early as next year. That's bound to send a chill down NATO's spine.
Hey, Shala, thank you for the 18 months. And Zhot with the Prime sub. Thank you. I'm getting a bit tired now, chat. You'll have to forgive me. But that's okay. DRK should be taken over soon enough.
So you're wearing the scientist uniform. Wearing that scientist outfit lets you pose as a scientist. But be forewarned, you can't equip most of your weapons while you're disguised as a scientist. Even when you're disguised, your cover will be blown if you get blood on your clothes or something. If you do get blood on your clothes, take them off and switch to another outfit. The bloodstain should come out after a little while. Looks like you got yourself some funky clothes there.
Yeah, it's called a sneaking suit.
Sneaking suit? What's that all about?
I'm not sure, but it looks like what the boss was wearing.
Huh. Well, whatever it is, it's a fine piece of work. The suit seems to be made of some kind of special bulletproof fiber. Wearing it should reduce all the damage you take by half. The waterproofing and heat and moisture insulation are top-notch. Just having it on will reduce the amount of stamina you burn. It even increases your overall camo index. You got yourself a keeper, Snake.
Yeah, maybe we should make it the official uniform of Fox.
I didn't realize you could get that call even if you didn't have the suit equipped. But yeah, it looks like you can. Oh yeah, Cat at Net. I didn't say in chat, but I looked at your artwork. Very nice. Very impressive. Yeah, the sneaking suit is really good. Really good. Cuts the damage you take in half. Very useful on the higher difficulties against bosses. Yeah, really good. Oh man, I'm getting tired. At least I think that was your, that was you, wasn't it, Kat, that posted the artwork? I think it was. Actually, hold on. Let me go back in here. Yeah, you don't have as much health on the higher difficulties. Piranha Pincha, what's up? Maybe I already grabbed this camo on another playthrough? No, I didn't. Oyama. Kabuki's female face paint.
Snake, what's with that face paint?
It's called Oyama.
Oyama?
Yeah, it's the name of an androgynous Japanese deity.
Are you serious?
That's what I heard.
From who?
Paramedic.
Never mind. In any case, that face paint doesn't seem to work very well. Your camo index is way down. Unless you want the enemy to see you, I'd change to something else.
Oh. Okay.
Let me guess. You were just getting to like it.
It kinda grew on me.
Fine. Get yourself shot.
I don't know, man. You can still take a lot of damage on European Extreme. It depends on the situation that you're in, but... You know, some bosses have attacks that can almost one-hit kill you. Where you can die in a couple of hits. That sneaking suit can really help you out, and it can really make the difference. Let me see. Yeah, but even on regular Extreme. Even on regular Extreme, the guards can take pretty big chunks away from you.
Huh? Huh? What's wrong?
Flamethrower troops? Yeah, shotguns can be nasty. Or if you get surrounded by several guards with assault rifles, they can quickly drain your health.
The enemy's here? What's wrong? HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
No, going into high alert.
You know what, Vlad? Let me go back. I can't remember if there is a call about these trucks. I think there might be.
According to Granin, you should... According to... Snake, the food you...
Snake, that's an MAZ-535, a Soviet-built 8-axle tractor truck. During World War II, most of the heavy transport trucks the Soviets used were supplied by the US. But apparently their performance wasn't quite up to the standards of the Soviet military. The problem only got worse after the war as the size of the Soviet strategical rocket forces grew larger. The Soviets realized they needed a heavy transport truck with excellent cross-country capability to haul their ballistic missiles. So in 1954, they started work on a new truck design over at the SKB MAZ Design Bureau in Minsk, Belarus. And what they came up with was the MAZ-535 you see there. There are a lot of variations on the MAZ-535. What do the headlights look like on that one?
It's got 2 of them.
Then it must be one of the later production models. The early ones were equipped with infrared lamps. They look like they're used for cargo transport. But you're not into auto theft, are you? Just leave it alone and keep going.
A little jab at Grand Theft Auto there. The MGS3 trailers did poke little jabs at Vice City. Like very direct references to Vice City. I forget what did it say? What did it say in those trailers? Like there was a scene showing one of the guards drive away. It's like, this is no Vice City or some shit. Not that Kojima disliked GTA or anything. I think it's the opposite. I think it was like he's always been very impressed by Rockstar. Bam, ba-dum. Bam, ba-dum. No, we've been sleeping. This is a 2-man marathon. We play in 12-hour shifts.
Huh? Somebody there?
Kojima was telling his staff to create MGS3 maps without loading zones like GTA. He was disappointed when they couldn't. Yeah, I think originally MGS3 was going to be like much more open, like you say, with like day and night cycles, stuff like that. I think that was the original plan. Bam, ba-dum. Ba-do-da-do.
What's going on? Respond.
Bum, ba-dum.
What's going on out there?
I was thinking about that, Bad Humans. Yeah, maybe we won't have these loading screens separating the areas. From what we've seen, it looks like the areas are going to be very similar. Those shots were like exact recreations of the levels from the original game. I was telling Nitroid that I think the Virtuous mission will be 1-to-1. But once you get through the factory, it might open up. Yeah, maybe. Because that's kind of how the game feels as it is now. Once you get to the lake and all of that, you start to have more options with where to exit the map. The areas start to have more than one entrance or exit. And the maps themselves start to feel wider, more open. Yeah, possibly.
This is HQ.
Konami reworking code? Don't think so. Well, the MGS3 remake is going to be a significant rework. It's not going to be a remaster. They'll definitely be reworking the code. We're talking about the remake here, not the MGS3 Master Collection port.
Brazilian wandering spider. Soon a most exquisite pain will engulf your entire body. Your limbs will be paralyzed, your lungs cease to draw breath. Eventually your heart will stop beating. Ah, but what fun would that be? Not a fitting name at all. The boss's apprentice. I will give you fear such as you've never experienced before. Come into my web. It is time for you to feel the fear.
Clickety clackety clickety clackety clickety click.
You've been shot with a poison bolt. The poison is spreading throughout your body. Your life is going to keep decreasing unless you do something about it. Hurry and neutralize the poison. Go into the survival viewer and use Cure to give yourself a serum injection. The serum will neutralize the poison, but don't forget to treat the bolt wound itself as well. To treat a bolt wound, you'll need your knife, a styptic, and a disinfectant. Use your knife to dig out the bolt, and then apply styptic and disinfectant to the wound. Follow those steps and the wound should heal right up. Now start the treatment. Hurry!
Look at him! Oh, I cut off his dialogue. Hold on, he should say it again, right?
Now I'm
close. He tries to help you. He keeps telling you to heal yourself or you'll die. The fear is looking out for you. He has your back. Maybe he just doesn't want you to die that quickly. Maybe he's doing it to toy with you. Where are my thermals? Maybe he only says it at the start of the fight, actually. Ah, no, he doesn't keep saying it. He just warns you at the start. Okay, I'll just remove it. The fear fight is a bit of a puzzle if you want to trank him. If you want to get a trank kill on him. He, if you drain his stamina, he hunts for food. And when he eats food, he can instantly refill his entire stamina gauge. He doesn't have to wait or anything. It's like when you eat a really tasty meal in the game. And it instantly regenerates up to full stamina. And he can do the same. But if you throw poisonous food for him instead, he will run for that food because he's an idiot. So as long as you throw food on the ground for him before he hunts for his own food, he'll always go for yours instead of going for his own food. But it can still be kind of tricky to figure out the first time through how to actually nail him down like that. Yeah, once he reaches around 50% health, that's when he'll be hungry, and that's when he'll go hunting for food. So at that time, you need to start throwing down the poisonous food for him, so he goes for that food instead.
This tastes great.
Where are you going? Okay, now I think he should be getting hungry, so we'll put down some frogs for him. Some meals that we prepared earlier.
No way.
And if you place down food near his traps, he will run into his own traps. He's that desperate for the food that he forgets about his traps. And back up he goes. Whoa, oh, oh. Hold on, I want to make sure that I grab the other food now. Here he comes again.
Poison! Oh. 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 Damn you!
Yeah, then he needs to vomit it up. Let's throw down another one for him. Notice how the music changes as well. It's not as intense now when he's looking for food.
Poison!
Oh, you can't catch him there, huh?
Oh.
But yeah, cool how they tie in the food to this fight. Making a little puzzle out of it.
Damn you!
What now? No. Don't even think about it. Ah!
Poison.
If I use a fake death pill now. Oh!
Just when the real fear was about to begin.
Okay, I thought he actually cancelled his vomiting. I thought he was going to come up and inspect me. I didn't think he was going to get sick at all there. Yeah, maybe if I placed Snake over there, he would have gotten sick on top of Snake. Love how all the trank darts stay inside him.
Snake, the Fear is supposed to be wearing some kind of stealth camo. I don't know how it works exactly, but it seems to refract the light around it somehow to hide the person who's wearing it. This is the best camouflage I've ever seen. It's going to be tough to figure out where he is. That doesn't mean he doesn't have a weak point. Apparently, wearing stealth camo really drains your stamina. When he's out of stamina, the camo will stop working. Don't miss your opportunity.
No, you can't grab him. But we can punch him or kick him.
Just because he's wearing stealth camo doesn't mean he's not there. You can still figure out his location by using your sensors. Make use of your motion detector and active sonar. The thermal goggles should help you out too. The Fear uses two kinds of crossbows, the Little Joe and the William Tell. The Little Joe is designed for proximity combat. It's not that powerful, but the reload time is short. The William Tell, on the other hand, is used for long-range combat. It takes a while to reload, but it's got loads of stopping power. Be careful. In addition to regular crossbow bolts, the Fear uses a variety of special bolts, like poison bolts and giant bolts. I've even heard he uses bolts with grenades attached to them. If you get hit by any of these, you're gonna take some serious damage. Watch out.
DARPA Chief, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub as well. Thank you. Hold on, do I have any Willy Pete's? I can't remember what his reaction to a white phosphorus grenade is. Oh, cool. I love how you can still see his arrows here. Neat. Nothing particularly unique. That's a shame. The end has a very unique animation if you get him with a white phosphorus grenade. Don't even fucking think about it. That's your food, okay? You do not get your own food. That is your food. What the fuck? Where are you going? That's right, okay.
Poisoned!
Why were you going all the way over there if your food was over here? Behave yourself. Come down here again and don't go over there. Wait. What the? Oh, is that the only one he shot down? Okay.
Damn you!
Here, you want this spider? Wait, actually, no, this. Well, I can't even remember.
The fear! I see it! The fear!
Oh boy. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, because we're on NG Plus, we don't have to pick up the camo. But normally, if you're on New Game, this is what you get for Trank killing the Fear, the Spider camo, which is one of the best camos in the game. The Fear's camo uniform gives the wearer stealth capability at the cost of stamina. And it's very, very good. When you're standing still, 80% camo. When you're running, 70% camo. But it constantly drains your stamina. That's the trade-off. But not that big of a deal in this game, because even on the highest difficulties, the game gives you shitloads of food. In almost every area, you have loads and loads of food. Well, maybe not every area, but yeah, you're not short on food in this game, generally speaking. So you can still really abuse it, even on the highest difficulty.
Can't complain.
If you have to use only one of the standard camos, I don't know, what's the most useful of the most standard camos? Maybe Tiger Stripe, Leaf? I don't know. Have you ever considered doing a run where you just wear the Fears camo uniform for the whole run? It wouldn't be that hard. You know, we know the game so well that it wouldn't really be that much of an issue. It wouldn't even really be a challenge run, you know? It would be... It would make it... Yeah, it wouldn't be a challenge run at all. You know, it would make the run easier than what we normally do. Unless he added some other stipulations where, like, we weren't allowed to eat or something. Yeah, I did a challenge run before, a no menu challenge run, which, like, just no survival viewer at all. You're not allowed to pause the game, so you can never heal, you can never eat, you can never change camo. Did I add another thing to that run? It's probably like no kills as well. Or maybe no kills, no trank, I can't remember. It's been a while since I did that. Here we're going to stop and get the Tsuchinoko. If I open my backpack. Okay, let's put down some mouse traps. Hopefully this won't take too long. It shouldn't, given that we have 4 of these mouse traps. So we just place down the mouse traps, reload the area, and then see what we get. A no moving run. I didn't complete this run, but I think I completed Act 1. In MGS4, I wanted to do a run where you really roleplay as Old Snake, and you're not allowed to run at all. You just have to walk everywhere. A walking-only grandpa run of MGS4. I think I added some other rules to it, like I had to limit the crawling. I couldn't just abuse crawling or barrel rolls. I think all I was allowed to do was walk and... Was I allowed to crouch walk? I think I was allowed to crouch walk. Walk, crouch walk, and lean up against walls. That was really fun. I remember I fucked around in the first couple of areas for a long time. Maybe all I ever did in that run was the first few areas. I should go back to that again. Frog C, Frog C, Frog C, Tsuchinoko. I remember spending hours on the first screen, Bad Humans. I wonder, did we ever even get past the first screen? I can't remember. But yeah, I should go back to that. Oh, right, yeah, of course. You can only have 3 cages. What am I doing? It's not that I didn't have enough space. Prone only, I don't think would be too bad. Wait, I didn't plant them back down, did I? Never lucky? Oh, no, sometimes I've gotten really lucky here. Sometimes I've gotten the Tsuchinoko with one mousetrap on the first attempt. That's happened before. I cannot remember my first MGS stream. I couldn't say. Oh my god. Oh my god. My first stream ever was not an MGS stream, no. My first stream ever was like FF7 on an emulator or FF9 on an emulator. I can't remember which one. Oh my god, man, we're getting really bad luck today. Jesus. This is pretty uncommon. I didn't put down all my mousetraps last time. Why didn't I do that? Wow, man. Usually if you have 3 or 4 mousetraps, this takes like 2 attempts max. This is really bad. Oh, yeah, I should just look at them in first person. I never thought of that. DRK, you ready to take over? Hey, we got lucky, finally. Nice. Here it is. Tsuchinoko. Never seen a snake like this before. Not eaten yet. Taste unknown. I was playing another game recently. Another game that had a Tsuchinoko in it. Japanese game, of course. Siren. A cult horror game. And the Tsuchinoko is like the rarest piece of lore in the game. It's really hard to find.
Snake, you caught a Tsuchinoko.
What? Is it true, Snake?
Yeah.
Way to go, my man! You really are the boss's apprentice.
Yes, it looks like sending you in was worth it after all. Hurry up and finish your mission and then bring it back to us. Under no circumstances are you to eat it, is that clear?
Yeah, the Tsuchinoko is just like it's a mythological snake. You can eat it. They just don't want you to eat it. Ugh. He's actually kind of cute. And he squeaks if you shoot him. Hold on a second, guys. So I'm just talking to DRK on Discord, seeing if he wants to take over soon.
Huh? Ha! Food! I'm famished.
So earlier I destroyed the food supply in this area. Which now means these guys are desperate to eat anything. But do I have any poison dart frogs here? I do. You got some TNT.
I'm so hungry.
There's some food for you then.
Found some food.
What happened?
Instant death.
Huh? What's wrong?
I'm famished.
Now, let's see if we can cause a little bug here. If I can get this frog to land in a specific place. Oh, fuck! So close. Let's try the tarantula.
Intruder.
Oh, God.
I hear some.
You asshole, you didn't hear anything.
What's wrong?
I don't think anyone saw it.
Nothing here.
I'm so hungry.
Ba-do-do-do. It's probably just gonna despawn.
Who's that?
Oh, hey.
Radio, where's our backup?
Oh, I want to try this again. Ba-do-da-do. Bam-ba-dum.
Who's that?
Oh, fuck's sake. I don't have my fake death pill anymore, so I can't just quickly restart.
This is HQ.
Joel here.
This really isn't worth it. I just want to show off this silly little bug here. Let me get in my box. Oh, don't come up here. Ba-da-da-da. Bam-ba-dum.
Food. I'm famished.
Oh, you fucking asshole!
I found some food. Huh? Food.
What's wrong?
Okay, right. I'm gonna try it one more time.
This is HQ.
Who's that?
Alright, last attempt. Last attempt. Are you gonna check out MGS3 in future marathons? Play MGS3 in future marathons, the remake? We'll see what happens, man. Yeah, let's just wait for the game to come out first.
Food!
But yeah, I'm sure we'll do marathons leading up to the game's release and all of that stuff. Okay, last attempt. Maybe. Forgot how precise this had to be. Yes!
I found some food!
Now, this guy is going to run upstairs. Okay, this time I'm gonna do it. This is so stupid. It's not, this like really isn't worth showing, but I've committed to it now that I have to show it. Because they can't climb up onto that thing, they have to perform magical tricks in order to get the food. But they can get the food. They just need to reach through portals to get it. Okay, right, this is it. This is it. I'm so sorry. This is like, this really isn't worth showing. Ha! Okay. Yeah, now he's gonna What? You're not supposed to be allowed to do that. Maybe it wasn't high enough up. Maybe it wasn't far enough. Okay, last attempt, I promise.
Control here.
I don't think it'll be possible to do now.
I found some food. Food.
Yeah, no, that's...
I found some food.
What's wrong?
Oh! It's happening! He's gonna go up there. He's gonna reach through the portal. No! He got distracted by the guy that's dead. It was gonna happen. It was gonna happen. That guy running up the stairs, he was going for that food. Even though he was running away from the food.
Should be around here somewhere. Come in, HQ.
Wait, maybe now he...
Patrol here. The enemy is
Maybe he's going to grab the food.
position. Begin the alert status.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
No, I don't think he's grabbing the food. Okay, right. This time, I promise. One more. This is it. Bum, bum, bum. Now I really want to see it. Yeah, I bet. It really shouldn't be that hard to trigger. I feel like once I figured out it was a thing, it was pretty easy to replicate. But I guess it's been a while since I've done it.
Food! I'm famished.
Okay, you go running up those stairs now. Oh! Yes! He's doing it!
I'm so hungry.
He's doing it. He's gonna grab it.
Nothing here.
What's wrong?
And now he's dead. You heard him die. You didn't see him die, but we heard him die. And that's it. Where he is exactly, I'm not sure. Let's go see if we can find him to find where the portal is. Okay. That really wasn't worth it, but there you go. Let's kill that guy as well.
Found some food.
I'm so hungry.
What's wrong?
What triggered the caution there? Suck my ball sack. Bum, ba-dum. Big fat ball sack. Bum, ba-dum.
Speak. I'm not talking. Speak. Let go of me. Speak, 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 speak. Answer me, speak, answer me, answer me, speak, answer me, speak, answer me, answer me, speak. Speak. I'm not talking.
Where's the guy? I think I had this same problem before. Where is he? Where did he go to get the ration? He runs all the way up here. I think, do you see him run over here? I think you can see him run over here. Although no, we wouldn't be able to see him from there. Maybe he goes through this screen? Next time we're going to have to try and follow him over here somehow. If I had stealth camo, I could easily just follow him through to see where he goes. Okay. Oh, that's where the caution came from. Yeah, I was thinking someone else must have found him, but I didn't think about the inspection and him despawning from that. Yeah, that's right, Megalomane. That's what happened. Okay, chat, I'm going to save. DRK is going to take over. And I'll be back in around 12 hours or so.
You want to save? Hold on a sec.
Here we go. I'm sure he'll do some fucking around with the Hornet camo in this area.
Snake, have you seen The Magnificent Seven?
Sorry.
It's a remake of the Japanese classic The Seven Samurai, only in a Western setting. This tiny Mexican village is attacked every year by bandits. Finally, the village elder can't stand it any longer and decides to hire someone to protect the village. 7 gunmen respond to the call. They teach the villagers how to shoot and prepare for the oncoming attack. But then, the enemy shows up at the village with a huge band.
Then what happens?
You'll just have to see it for yourself. I don't want to spoil it.
Oh.
Movies are only fun when you actually watch them. There's something you have to experience for yourself.
Okay, let me just check my dashboard again here for a second. No, the last person I see here is still the DARPA Chief with the Tier 1 sub. Thank you again, Mr. DARPA Chief. Guys, just give me a few minutes while I just prepare the save and hand it over to DRK and just make sure everything's working correctly, that DRK can pick off right from where we're leaving off here. We share saves when we do these marathons. I'll be just handing over the save to him. And yeah, just give me like a few minutes while we sort all this stuff out and make sure everything's working properly. I'm just going to play some music for a few minutes while you wait, and then I'll come back to sign off completely. I'll be right back. All right, fools, we're ready to switch. DRK has the save. Everything looks good. Let me just check my dashboard one more time before I sign off. And again, thank you to everyone who donated earlier. Just unbelievable generosity with the donations. Thank you so much. Johnny with the Prime sub. Thank you very much. That just came in 7 minutes ago. And apart from that, I can't see anything. So yeah, we look good. Yeah, again, cheers for all the incredible donations earlier. And I'll be back in around 12 hours, something like that, to continue, probably around the start of MGS4, something like that. And yeah, I'll see you then. Don't go anywhere. The stream is going to go down for like 10 or 20 seconds. And DRK will be right back to continue MGS3, right from where we left off. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you soon. Don't go anywhere. The stream will be back up in 10 seconds.